On this video, it's wastegate time. It's finally arrived. It's a no-name 50mm one, but it will open, but for how long? Probably not. Anyway, so I've got steam pipe beans and I've got some stainless tube. So I'm gonna plug it into that manifold and run the screamer pipe. Enjoy. Shit, this thing is huge. That's a flippin' monster. Awesome though. So originally I had it planned to run my external out this side here, but after having a few conversations with a few people, my water pipes are actually running through here somehow later on. So I want to try and keep the heat away. So we're actually going to bring it out this side and sit the wastegate here somewhere, and then just run the screamer pipe up into that point there. So it's going to be a bit of work, and I've also gone and turned this front housing, and that's ideally where I want to run the intercooler pipe out through there, straight into the fuse box. So that definitely has to go. I'm still procrastinating on that because it's a shit ton of work. So first things first, I'll mark out where I want to put my stuff and just start tacking bits and pieces together, and then I'll sit this somewhere like that. I will need, I imagine I'll need some sort of bracket or gusset from this point up to this pipe just to support that weight, but we'll see when we get there. So this is all welded up now, got it bolted to the wastegate, and where are my marks? So it's going to sit something like that, which actually is quite high up, but that's good because then I'll be able to get that screamer pipe straight across the top there, and then follow up that pipe up to that one. So now I need to pull this all apart. I need to get this bottom part of this manifold off, drill a hole in through here, notch this to suit, weld that to that, and then that'd be good because I still need to weld around this bolt here, check all these other welds, clean it up a little bit, wrap it, maybe, I don't know, we'll see how we go. With the top half of this manifold gone, you can actually see a lot better how that side mounted alternator is sitting in there. See, it's got clearance all the way around it, but she's snug in there, and as I said, yeah, that belt's good. Okay, so I'll get working on this, and then hopefully before it gets too late I'll be able to put it all back on, and then tomorrow morning start making up that stainless pipe. Welded up now. I only just MIG welded that. I couldn't be bothered taking it. This bit here is welded up as well. So next problem is when that's sitting on the car, that's quite a long way out. That's a lot of weight up here. It's going to be flexing. I could crack these welds. So I'm going to put a gusset type something in here. So this was the bracket that was holding my old intake pipe on. I might just throw it in there, something like that. Looks a bit corny, but who really cares? That's what I've got lying around, so just use it. It's all about recycling. So I've just gone ahead, bolted it all on, It's actually sitting up quite high. It looks a bit stupid at the moment, but oh well, it is what it is. So moving forward tomorrow, I've got to try and plumb this up somehow, try and run it. Wow, that's gonna look dumb. What I'm thinking is try and just bring it out, duck it in here so I can still get access to these bolts and just run up the side of this and up into there. It's going to be a mission, but one thing I do like about this is check out the spider webs. They look cool. I don't know how much you will see of it at the end, but oh, it is what it is. Also, what I'm concerned about now is, can't see it, but the manifold to my belt, it's about 30 mil, 40 mil. I reckon, I don't know if I wrap this or I ceramic coat it. Probably both, to be honest. I just don't know how I'll wrap around these now. But I'll look into it tomorrow. That's me for tonight. Okay, it's the next day. I'm going to start piecemealing this together, just out of these stainless pipes. Not 100% sure yet how I'm going to run it. I don't want to go anything like square like that. I actually want it to quite kind of flow. But yeah, I suppose I'll just start cutting, tacking, and go from there. So we've got it probably 9% tacked up now. It's just this last little section right here that I have to deal with. I'm not the biggest fan of this bit here. It's just too straight where everything else has quite nice shape. It's not running anywhere near how I wanted it to, but it'll be all right. So I don't know whether I cut a wedge to fit in there or I somehow cut this pipe back to suit this one or cut this one back. Yeah, something like that. But it's getting close. And then once all this is done, I need to take it all off, fully weld both pipes. I will cut this for now, weld them, and then bolt them back on the car and then just weld this back up, because when I weld this is going to twist and distort and all the rest. And probably once these are welded, I'll readdress that hole. So it's joined now. This last little section through here was a real pain. I do have a little gap there. That's going to become a pain in the ass. Yeah, not the biggest fan, but that's all my bends I had, so it will do. Next thing, I know this shouldn't close, but give it a go. Yeah, no way. So yeah, just as I thought, it's catching on all that part there. So I will take these off now, fully weld them, and then put it back on, notch that, call it done. That's fully welded now. What a freaking mission that was. It took a while, but she's done. There's some very undesirable welds on it, so we're just going to hold the camera back a little bit more. But once that's cooled off, I'll slap it back on the car, then we'll hit the bonnet. All right, they're ready to go back on. But before I do that, this epoxy water bottle here, I'll ditch that. I don't need that anymore. It's taking up a shitload of real estate. So get rid of that, bolt this exhaust back on. Look at that hole. quite surprised that this actually bolted up. I actually didn't end up cutting this in the end. I just welded it off, and it went back in sweet as. Now the whole thing's solid as. These two are working to brace each other, so cool. All right, start on this bonnet. Hopefully she hasn't moved too far out of the line. Oh no, it has moved a bit. Not much though, so I'll cut that off now. We'll cut all this out. I might actually go a little bit deeper, it's not going to hurt it. And make it work. I am sick and tired of taking this bonnet off. All right, that was 3 attempts at doing this. I've actually, yeah, you can see I've cut the living shit out of it. But, good to go. So this pipe actually came out quite a bit from what I was expecting. But, oh, done. So, the whole overall of it is, I'm not the biggest fan of it from this angle, but it's in, it's done. I'm not going to change it, so pretty much it is what it is now. Just that gap down there looks a bit silly to me, but from over here, yeah, no, I like that. Anyway, so next I have to do is move this. There's no way around it, it has to go, and I need to figure out all these wires and all the rest of that jargon. So that'll be the end of this video. So thanks for watching. Yeah, from here I like it as you come around. So even that's not too bad. No, don't like it.